Burn Team family.
Good afternoon.
The question is in the reality, virtual reality. Yes? Lovely, yes, it was hard, I know that. Right. So, dress code. Ladies, Z, tell me, what is sexy? What you would put on as a female, to feel sexy, you feel in yourself. You know what I mean? You feel in yourself. Lovely the house, big up Zamanis, fruit juices and punches. You all who looking for real nice healthy punches, peanut punch, fruit juices, freshly squeezed, freshly blended. There's a young lady by the name of Miss Oli on this live. Feel free to inbox her.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? So.
Yeah. So what people are already saying, once it is in neat, not no crumple shirts, make sure everything is ironed, whether it's a jersey.
Nice.
Right? Some guys look good in their short pants. Some guys look good in skinny jeans. So as I said, dress to suit your body. Dress to suit the occasion. Yes, the occasion. Yes?
So it's back to what ladies should wear that you all think is sexy.
Right, so
you know, locks is different, eh? So let's not get it there.
Yes, everybody and let's have yes,
Just
dress, yes, according to the occasion. Now as we talk about dress, but what about scent? Yes, scent is another thing, you know. Because sometimes you go see a man dress real good.
You see a man dress real good and smelling bad?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? And then he speaks, he opens his mouth and then knock out now. Oh, and it's how some of them that do dress really well and you know, they don't smell right. Yes, even if it's construction, you know the kind of guys who have to really take care of themselves. So even, you know, parenting people, they talk about this. So, I've heard more than one man speak about this in terms of the men who work in the plant. Yes, they have on a coverall and they don't study. Yes, hygiene, yes, bad breath is a big turn. So look neat, you don't need to look scrappy. You don't need to look scrappy.
So the topic is for people who come in online, what is sexy to you? If you are looking at this on YouTube, remember to subscribe. If you are looking at this on Facebook, please share and like. And any ideas for more discussion, I think Candy Barbara had the perfect one. Coming up is a soulmate a real thing?
Yes.
That's our next discussion. So for all those who would like to hear about it, I think that would be a nice discussion. Yes, so we spoke about a sexy body, sexy mind, sexy energy, sexy intellect, sexy dress code.
Yes. And sexy smell.
And we talk about hygiene. But I think hygiene supposed to be standard to humanity.
Yes,
and we know that, you know, some people fall short based upon that. But in the vein of sexy, right? You know, some women like a good smelling cologne.
Yes.
So with the dress, a nice cologne maybe, you know, the hair, the face, everything. And to me, that would be just the first step in speaking to a young lady.
Yes.
You know, and for you allowing the man to actually speak to you. Now, what about attitude?
Just now, before we go on to attitude, we have the ladies commenting. Ladies, they must know how to dress. Yes, for their body type. Small is not big. And then Selena is saying that for me, what I will wear is clothes that is covering my body. Nobody has to see your skin now, Selena. Right? Right now people are seeing my skin, but we know what you mean. It has certain parts of your body, right? We're not saying, you know, show off everything. Right? Right? Yeah, yes, I experienced a man that was real. Good afternoon. You know,
Nika Charles on the live.
yes, I know she was right. Only time they'll see my skin is for carnival. Alright, Z.
See? You know who you're talking to.
Oh gosh. Right, so ladies, yes. Small, please. Sometimes you see ladies, they have the big breasts. Yes, okay. Alright. But do not wear something too small to think. Once
So,
it is already, yes, a cleavage will look good. You don't want to give too much where your breast falling out of. Right? It mustn't be falling out of the bra or out of the top. You know, some of them like to have it quite up here. Now we have a lady on the live. Have we, you know?
we have a lady on the live
Yes,
that
a
happened.
lady, yes, that haven't. And I know that she dressed properly. You get it look, but not all out here.
No.
Yes.
I want to touch as we on the dress code when
Yes.
coming to
Clothes fitting,
males
not tight.
and females.
Yes, yes, yes.
We are, you know, I am devil's advocate. I'm devil's advocate.
All right, let's see.
Now, I think when a lady dresses a certain way, it will give off an energy. So to me, I believe in a universal principle. If I am a lady and I have large chest, right? And I look at myself in the mirror and put on something that has my chest up in my chin, then I am giving out a vibration that should be returned to me, right? And sometimes men and women need to respect themselves first before other people can respect them.
Yes.
Because if I am a young lady, just as how you all don't like to see guys' pants below the waist going down there, and you put on a pants with half your tail outside, and you walk down the road, and a gentleman now comes at you with a certain type of energy, I think we need to ask ourselves what energy we putting out there in the first place.
Yes. Hi, Rihanna.
Really? Wagwan. Yeah? And time and place.
Yes.
If we go in Maracas, I wouldn't expect you to put on a long dress.
Yes, yes.
Right? If we're on the beach, we know what beach wear looks like. Right? If we go into a club, you know what a club wear looks like. Right? You're going down High Street. Right? You must know what that wear entails.
Yes.
So, I am a man now. I am not body shaming. I know people like to be expressive. But if you live in life with the universal principle, and you are a woman, you put on a corset top and you strap the corset top, right? And then it push everything to the top here. You have to ask yourself, what energy now I am attracting to me when I exhibit that type of energy. So people think that the attitude, or you can love yourself how much you want.
Yes.
But if you dressing like you need to slide down a pole, you could have all the money you want. You could have all the status. You could have all these things the ladies are highlighting. But I don't know that. Remember, the first glance is sight.
Yes.
You could have a very good mentality, but my eyes perceiving something else.
Yes.
So if you dress in a way that I think you should be sliding on a pole, that is the energy you are projecting. And that is the energy that you will receive. Because I have seen ladies dress a particular way, and guys heckle them, you know, fellas disrespectful when they're ready, right? But when I look at how the lady is dressed, I'm asking myself, what do you expect people to tell you if that is the way, you know, you're dealing with it? Riri is saying she's cooking.
She's talking about, yeah. She's talking about food.
Yes, Riri, you know, like the pot. So Chica, again, I think we should, all of us, even when you're dressing, I know Chica like to watch the mirror, right? When you look at yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, what am I projecting out there?
Yes.
And maybe some of us might change our clothes.
Yes, definitely. Good afternoon, Wayland.
Wayland thought they'll pick up yourself.
Yes.
Yes? So this is, to all who are now joining in, this live is about what is sexy to you. If you're looking at it on Facebook, like and share.
Yes.
If you're looking at part 1 of the part 2 on YouTube, I don't know which part we will upload on YouTube. Right? Could be part 1, could be, I don't know.
It could be both.
Right?
Yes.
So, like and share on YouTube as well. So we want the people that, to express their opinions.
And what is sexy?
In a quick recap, we talk about dress code, we talk about mind, energy, spirit, we talk about how the body looking, we spoke about all of these things, and now we at a place where we would call this projection. What are we projecting? Chica?
Yeah, so as we say, it's have a lot of things that, shows the projection. Right? The way how you dress projects one thing. The way that you carry about yourself in terms of your attitude.
Yeah.
So like earlier on, in the previous session, Nicola would have said, if you're pompous, wear with the pompous attitude, right? It is all well and good to be confident, but there's something different between confident and pompous. Some people feel like they're above everybody and they're above the world. That's how I know, like, see, that type of attitude, that energy, I don't like it since a long time. So if you feel better than everybody else, no. You're all going to be 6 feet under some point in time, whenever that is, right? So, be confident. Confidence is sexy too. Confidence is a nice thing, yes? And another thing too, right? It's the way that, you step into the room. Sometimes somebody might step into a room, they may be obese, but they step into the room with confidence because they know what they are about and they know what they came for. It might have somebody that, people just laugh at and say, oh, that person is a skinny boy. They're like, Olive. Right? Hi, Andal. How are you? Yes. So, yes, I have experience being properly covered and the pole mentality is still there. So I think it's the mentality of some of these men. Okay, yes, Andal. No, now the thing about it is, men have, they have men with a lot of different attitudes, right? Some men just what they call thirsty.
Oh, yes.
Yes? So when it is a man is thirsty...
There are some women who thirsty too, eh?
Yes, we know that, but be on the men right now.
Men, don't be on the men.
Right? Be on the men right now, right? It have men that are thirsty. Yeah. So when it says they are thirsty, it doesn't matter how the woman is dressed, right? I can speak to that because I remember a long time ago, I had on a long skirt, eh? And you still have people harassing in a long skirts.
Oh, Lord.
You understand? In a long skirts.
Well,
yes,
fellas, if you're listening, guys, the ladies,
yes.
I realize that the guys need
yes, behave yourself.
I realize the guys need to pull up on ourselves.
Yes.
Because I realize that we have a bad rap right now from the ladies.
No, not all men. It has some men. It's not in the majority, okay?
What I'm hearing from the life is women having bad experiences, and we need to address that as men. Yes? Right? So again, moving forward.
How are you moving forward?
I'm moving forward because I'm devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. Right, so listen. Being a guy, I realize that ladies like to dress. We like to deck. Females. I want to speak about the makeup.
Yeah, speak about
ladies, I don't know, I'm probably from the wrong vibe or something. I want you all to give me, you all see your girlfriends dressing to go out, maybe the lounge, maybe a little club, maybe a little lime, social gathering, right? I've seen it on Facebook, I've seen it all about Instagram. What's up with the over-excessive use of makeup? Is it that we don't like our faces anymore? And I tried to figure it out. So Chica, what is your view?
What is my view? Now, my view, I need somebody who doesn't wear makeup to answer that, right? Because I don't have a clue on how to, you always smell lipstick. Right? And maybe can't even see it right now, right? But it has some women we know that do like, the makeup. And yes, it has some that overdo it. Right? The over is like the face is totally different from the rest of their body. Alright? And some persons, they just don't do it on an occasion and they just have a special moment and and put on the makeup. Some women really overdo. And sometimes that could have something to do with the person's self-esteem, self-love. So as I said self-love, we would have had another commenter saying also speak on self-love, right? So it have a lot of ladies, yes, that may not wear makeup. Some may wear it on occasions, and some just love her makeup, right? But in terms of too much makeup, that might have something to do with.
So the topic is sexy, and we on makeup, and I think makeup is a very important tradition in Trinidad. I have seen makeup being taken to a place where I've never seen it before. And being a guy, I don't think that you should find yourself going overly excessive on the makeup. Because it have some ladies, the face is totally different to the me. When they put on makeup, it's two different human beings. And I think that is false advertising. Fellas, I don't know if you agree with me, but I think that you add something to highlight, but not to become another person. And if it is you don't love your natural face to the point where you just want to put on a little small thing to neaten up whatever, I think you need to really, as Shika say, check the self-esteem. Because even though you might be looking quote unquote like a dolly, or you post a picture on Facebook and you get 300 likes and everybody's saying you're looking pretty, that's not you.
It's not you.
That is not you.
As Lion said, it's false advertisements for the men, right? False advertisement. Yes, if real, you're gonna show off the whole face.
Big up Hot Lion.
Yes. So
Lion and
it's
Hot
false
Lion.
advertisement because I've seen some posts on Facebook when it's in makeup, and then they take off the before picture, like, but this is not the same person, or it's totally the nose different, the lip different, everything just looks totally different. Now people know, a lot of us, we natural, you don't have to wonder what we looking like.
I know makeup. So again,
right? I know it's a man wearing makeup.
A man wearing makeup, but my point is,
yes.
I am talking about, the topic is sexy.
Yes.
And we want to highlight the best of what we are.
Yes.
We might know the face greasy, we put on, I don't understand that. We put on a little lip gloss, a little, yeah? We understand.
Yes, it's have waterproof makeup too now, yes.
I mean, ladies,
is that a turn off for a man, too much makeup?
It's a turn off for me because think about it this way. The majority of when you start a court in a relationship is going out. So if every time we go out, your face looking one way, and the time comes that I ain't seeing this face, I might get up and run out of the house. Because I don't know who is this person.
So have you ever had that experience before?
Talking from experienced people. Right? I was, courting this young lady. We don't want false advertising again, fellas, we just get catch. And she liked to dress nice and put on the makeup and the weave, I know that's a touchy subject. Right? The weave and the extensions and I don't know the names, so ladies, you can help me out. Right? Oh Lord, behave yourself, Julie. Right? So, is wig is called it, like you can take off, you can put it on right. So, the young lady, every time she going out, it must be a different wig, I'm not knocking you, you're expressing yourself, I'm not hating. Till I realize that my hair is about 15 times longer than yours.
So you would have prefer her show up?
I would have rather you come with your original set of hair. Right. Because remember, if we're going out, all I'm seeing is this makeup and hair and different things. And then when it's time to see the real you, I don't know what the real you looks like.
Yes. Be straight up. Be it no false advertising here. This is the hair, this is the hair.
Yeah.
This is the nose. They the height, because they can't do that right way. Right? Now some people put some heels now, but you can't tell me that's how I'm looking, taller than I'm supposed to.
Yeah, so again, we're touching on different avenues of sexy. I think we should cover the sexy after this one. So we have touched the mind, we have touched the soul, we have touched the attitude, we have touched the body type, we have touched on the mind, the intellect, we have touched on the dress code and what the do's and the don'ts. Yes?
So, Trinity is saying, is either you like me or not? If not, bounce. Yes. Move along.
Nikki
Make room for that.
Nikki, you need
Dream
to
man.
since in school you just...
Yes, box. Move along. Move along. If you don't like me as I am.
No.
No,
I
about...
would say that is a general statement.
Oh.
Don't say, if I don't like you as you are.
Alright.
Because reason being, the reason why you come into contact with people is to grow.
Alright.
So liking you as you are, I have nothing to do with a relationship that would allow you to grow. So if, let's say, Trinity is obese, and she's telling me if I don't like that bumps, then if I care about you, I would try to elevate you.
Right.
Same thing with me. If there's things that you could add to me to make me a better person, then I can't say, well, I'm an ignorant, whatever, if you don't like it, bumps.
Alright, in that case, okay.
And again, attitude.
Yes.
Attitude determines your altitude, because we always learning.
Yes.
So you may be in contact with somebody who, hey, if they have your best interest at heart and they care about you, then you may have to change.
Yes.
And if I care about you and you're wearing one wig for the whole week, and I have a problem with that, and I'm with you, then I need to say, I am not in jail, same as the female. If you find, boy, you have to go and brush your teeth, or boy, you need to go and do this, you need to take a mark, or you're looking like a Wolverine, so come, straighten up yourself,
Yeah.
I am your jersey, because I leave my jersey all out, right? Yeah, and that jersey, boy. So you see, the thing is, we have to be open to one another's assistance in a loving, kind way.
And that is important, because some people are very disrespectful, and they may, instead of lifting the person up, they just pull them down.
Yeah.
Right? So when it says that, you're trying to help somebody become a better version of themselves, they don't come across it in a disrespectful manner. Or like they're trying to change, change the person. Nobody's saying change is not good, change is a good thing.
Change is excellent.
Right? But you have to know the manner in which it is you are doing it, because you want to lift that person up, you want to build that person up, and you want to help them grow.
Being devil's advocate, again. You know what I realize in our Caribbean culture? We don't stick nothing out. It's like, all right, the person sexy. They get to talk to you. They get in. You start to learn about their mentality and that kind of thing, and all is well and good. But sometimes we personally does not want to change. And when somebody who cares about us and learns about and know we bad ways and start to highlight it, I think that now comes into question that sexiness. All of a sudden the person is sexy no more.
True.
You don't want to talk to them no more. But in the beginning, there was sexy.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Sometimes, you might see, they say some people have pretty face and bad character. And that's a real thing. Right? So, yes, you will meet the person, they're looking good, they might be intelligent.
Yeah.
And they might go out somewhere with them, and they realize, okay, they have a real nasty attitude.
Yeah.
They don't know how to treat others well.
Yeah.
They might see an elderly need to cross the road, the man might say, I guess speaking both ways, the man might say, okay, let me have this lady across the road. And the lady might, no, let that lady cross, let her go her way, right?
Yeah.
That woman that is bad at you. Turn off one time.
Yeah.
It might be the other way around too, where, the lady, you might wash and you saying, well, have the lady now up, and the man like, nah, why should you ask your man to do that, or whatever it is, and it mightn't be helpful. So, pretty face and bad character, that does take place. Please, don't have pretty faces and bad characters.
So, this is basic unconventional raw nutrition. If you're looking at this on Facebook, you can like the page, share the page. If you're looking at it on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. And it is about what sexy is to you. And what is interesting now, as hearing from the online viewers, Avid and Chica, your focus. You see, your focus determines a lot of things. Because if your focus is off when coming to what is sexy to you, everything that follows is off. So if my focus is the young lady looking sexy and I have a certain type of thought pattern in my mind only for that, what would follow would be that. Right? So what should be sexy to us, in reality, is supposed to be the focus in becoming better versions of ourselves. Right? And any person who coming into contact with us, if my focus is to try to get Chica to be the better version of herself, and a little too buff pass, or she trying to get me to be a better version of myself, and we have a little disagreement, or even on the live, Nika Charles, much love, and all, right? And we trying to bring out the best in people, it is have little rifts, you know.
Yes, it does.
Anytime we trying to get better, whether it be two people, a group of us, burn team family, we trying to elevate ourselves. So even in this life, you all that given us this information, it's elevated me, it's elevated Chica, and by large, whoever looks at it after, it will elevate them.
Yes, I'm not just saying that, right? Now, you have some people, they know something that is unattractive. You meet somebody and they just want to remain the same. They're stagnant. That is unattractive. You always want to see growth. Stagnant water is breed mosquitoes. So we don't want any mosquitoes, right? We want to we want to move forward. So being stagnant, being in the same position, right through, make that is unattractive. Let us grow. Let us grow together, okay?
Yeah. And so the topic is sexy. And if we focus what is behind what is sexy to us, I think we would be better off in the future.
Yes.
So if sexy to you is only skin deep, then that is what you will receive. If sexy to you is only intellect, I being real. It can't be intellect alone for me. I being real. It can't be 375 all day. And come in here like you are starting madness. I being real. Everybody different. So it must be a combination of all that we discuss.
Yes.
Right? With the right focus. Yes? So, Chica, before we wrap up, send some hearts for Chica. She's starting to pull. Right? Send some hearts. We want you all to share the live. We want you all to be a part of the discussion. And our next discussion would be...
is a soulmate a real thing?
Is a soulmate a real thing? This is going to be really comedy. Yeah. Right? So, no mosquitoes. Right? So we are basic and conventional nutrition. We want to thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Again, it's about being physically fit, financially fit, emotionally fit, energetically fit. Yes.
It's a lot of things, right? It's something holistic.
Yeah.
The character must be right? We know that not everybody going to have the same level of intelligence, but they may have a basic understanding of life and they will know how to articulate themselves. Alright? So, we want that we have, we develop ourselves holistically. Proper hygiene.
Yes.
Because somebody coming from a distance, sometimes when a breeze pass, you forget to be like, right? So it's something holistic. When it comes to the body, you make sure, as we said, we want to bridge that gap between sexy and healthy. We want to be sexy healthy or healthy sexy. Alright? So, it means health is not only just about your physical body either. It's not just about how fit you can be, right? But it also has to do with your mind, because you could have a real hot looking body. You might have six pack, you might have a nice shape, you might be tan, but your mind not right. But your mind, your mental has to be healthy as well. You must have a healthy mind. And once it is you have a healthy mind, it reflects in your body as well.
No.
Right?
What I have seen, dealing with clients that we have had in the past. Right? What I have seen is that from the moment people started to take their health into consideration, they started to change a lot of ways, because it's changed how they think, they changed what they consume. They started to say, hey, are you going to drink all this rum? Are you going to cut all the rum? Once you start to take care of this, it automatically starts to take care of it. As soon as you put that health first, people, you can start to put your mind in the right place. I know people who just meditate and it's 300 pounds. I mean real. I know people who can meditate and home for all hours and so forth.
It goes hand in hand. It must work
together. But my point is, once you start to take care of this body and put this body health in order, you start to behave differently, eat differently, line differently. Everything changes, because now your physical temple is changing, so it starts a kind of domino effect. Yeah?
Right. And now the thing about yes, but the domino effect, right? Now it will change. You might be more confident. You might love yourself more. You know what they say. But please do not be pompous and do not feel better than anybody, because we're still going to put that out there. You cannot think that you're better than everybody. Right? The pompous attitude, no.
You can't really get rid of that, eh?
Yeah, for
People
some people
decide,
it
you
has,
can't get
yeah.
rid of that. I mean, we could highlight the attitude, but people could choose to be what they are.
Yeah, and some people
right?
are attracted to that, so I don't know.
Some
But,
people
you know,
confuse pompousness with being sure about themselves.
no,
right?
it has some that pompous.
What I'm saying is that you can't control.
Right, we cannot control that, yes. So it's what you are attracted to nonetheless. What is
Right?
sexy
You can't
to you?
control people's attitude.
Yes.
But as soon as you put your body first, you start to put your health first, you start to check everything that's going on. Nah, I ain't drinking this rum now. Not today.
Yeah.
And you start to lessen the amount. You stop smoke cigarettes. You know, you start to change what you're consuming. You see up here, one time you start to change. So, it's your boy Lion.
And if you're trick or J, yes people, that is how it is go. We may agree, we may disagree, we may whatever it is. But don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and follow us on Instagram. And if you have not liked our Facebook page as yet, like, follow and share.
And stay tuned to our next topic. That would be, is soulmate
a real thing?
Or an imaginary thing? Or if the bank account, just remember about your soulmate. If the bank account making the soulmate now, is my soulmate got the money right?
Right people, so look out for the next real talk.
All we gone.